What is going on, everybody? I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm getting a little nervous. I'm getting a little scared, and I just don't understand why the Phillies are taking so long to get this deal done. I actually believe that they are fighting with themselves. They are overthinking this process. They really are. They see the market. They see where other players are going. They're trying figuring this thing out. Manny only gets offered 7 years for $175. Then you hear rumors that saying San Diego's involved. Between both of these players, I think that the Phillies organization is trying to not overpay for someone like they did with Andrew McCutchen, and I'll get to that, but it's like, I don't understand. Like, get the deal done. Go out and get this player. We're going into February, and I know before the offseason started, I said to myself, knowing Scott Boras, understanding what happened last year with JD Martinez, knowing how things are probably going to go, we will have this going into February. Of course I said that. Of course I thought that. And now I'm sitting here experiencing it. But if the Phillies are serious about this, if the Phillies want to go out there and go get one of these two players or both, go get him. Don't worry about the extra 25 mil. Don't worry about the extra 50 mil. Get him. Make sure he is on the Phillies. Because what's more important? What's more important, getting the guy or overpaying 25, 50 mil? Just go get him. We have enough money in the bank. It's a game without salary cap. If this was another sport where it did matter what was going on with how much money you were spending, then it would be a totally different story. But understanding you can go out and spend $1 billion on a player if you want to go out and get him, just go get the guy. Go get him. Go get one of the two. The counter to it would be they already have it set in stone. They already know he's going to sign here, and both parties are just being quiet. But I can't imagine that being a thing. There's a reason why no one signed yet. There's a reason. And it's so annoying. It's so annoying. Just do it. Just finish the job. And that goes for an organization and Scott Boras and Bryce Harper or Manny Machado. Just get it done. You all know internally what it's looking like by now. It's just ridiculous, but I'm starting to get concerned. Okay, we overpaid a little bit for Andrew McCutchen. Does that tell me the Phillies don't know the marketplace? No, but because they signed him so early, but it does remind me of a Carlos Santana thing. Because back when Andrew McCutchen did sign with the Phillies, you were hearing $200 million, $300 million, for Manny Machado. You were hearing $350 for Bryce Harper. And it doesn't seem like that's where it's realistically at right now for someone like Manny, as he has 7 years, $175 up on the board. But I will be completely honest. If I'm the Phillies and I want to make sure one of these guys comes here and plays in Citizens Bank Park, if Manny gets offered $175, don't outthink yourself. Don't try and outsmart yourself. $250, $275, come here. Come here. We want you. We are willing to pay for you. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. So I'm not mad that Andrew McCutchen got signed for a little bit higher than what the market's going for. It does kind of relate to what Carlos Santana got last year, and luckily we were able to head out of that contract big time this offseason, but I'm not too concerned. It's not overwhelming. The Phillies have plenty of money, and it's not realistically the biggest problem in the world. What is, though? What is a big concern to me is this starting pitching staff doesn't seem to get me going. It doesn't. To be honest with you, Jake Arrieta is kind of eh. Zach Eflin, eh. Vin Velasquez, how many years are we going to say it now? The kid should be out of the bullpen because he can't go deep into ball games. And he has some nice stuff, but he can't go deep. People are still high on Nick Pivetta, and personally, right now, at this very moment, eh. So what does that leave us with? Aaron Nola. Aaron Nola. That's what it comes down to for me. I don't like our starting pitching. I'm starting to get concerned. I obviously, getting someone like Bryce or Manny would make it so enjoyable this season that I wouldn't care as much. But I'm not thrilled about heading into this with the same guys as our starters. Nola, Arrieta, Eflin, Pivetta, Velasquez. I'm not loving it. And I saw an article today about Dallas Keuchel still being out there. Hell yes, I would still take a shot. Hell yes, I would. What is there to lose? I'm just sick and tired of this pitching rotation, and I'm a little bit concerned about it. That's just being real. So I sit here today on what is it, January 28th, still no Bryce Harper, still no Manny Machado, and you don't hear any reports about anything, and at this point, honestly, I wouldn't even believe it until it is 100% real. I got sucked in a couple weeks ago before my vacation. Oh, it looks like Bryce's meeting went well. Get the damn job done. It's ridiculous. And it realistically is killing everybody else because there's guys on the market that aren't as big as Bryce Harper or Manny Machado that are waiting to sign to see the market. There are still plenty of players out there waiting because they want to know what those guys are worth because that affects them. That affects them. So, how much longer is it going to be? Who the hell knows? You would think these guys would want to get it done before the whole spring training thing goes, right? I mean, you would hope. You would hope. But the moral of the story is, if I'm in the Phillies organization, and I know that this guy's a major target, there's no reason to overthink it and try and outsmart yourself. Go get him. Go get him. Whether you spend $30, $40, $50 million more, is that really the difference maker? Would you rather say, and by the way, let me make this clear. There's no, well, we offered him this much and he didn't take it. There's none of that. There is none of that. There's no, okay, well, we offered him all we could do. No, it is you get him or you fail miserably. Here's where the argument comes in. You can't, you have to just get the guy, right? Because are you concerned about not getting him at all or spending an extra $20, $30, $40 million? Because that's, I mean, it's clear as day to me. I'd rather have the guy and overpay him than not have him at all. And the way you brought up this offseason, we are going to spend this stupid money. We're going to go get him. Then go get him. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of hearing the, where's Bryce going? Where's Manny going? Where's Bryce going? Then you have MLB The Show putting up a tweet saying, you want to make sure you tune in tomorrow to this Twitter account so you can see something special. Don't get fooled. Even though we know Bryce Harper is going to be on the cover of MLB The Show, I would be shocked if it's not a trailer. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a trailer, and we all know it. Don't get sucked in thinking they're going to release it. I'd be stunned. And I hope I'm wrong. I just can't get over it. I want the Phillies to have the balls to just get it done. If they strike out, if they do not get one of these two players this year, it's going to be a nightmare. A nightmare. I'm going to watch every game. I'm going to still be involved. But disappointed is an understatement. Upset, pissed off is an understatement because I am going to be livid with this upper management. So is everybody else, and it's to the concern of, are people even going to care? Are people even going to tune in? Are there going to be fans that want to go to the ballpark? Is it going to be like last year again? Of course, they made little tiny upgrades here and there to make the team a little bit better, but it's nothing without a big dog. It's nothing without a top tier player in Manny or Bryce. So they have a threat here. The threat is the fan base is going to be insanely pissed. They're not going to show up to games. I remember sitting last year at Citizens Bank Park. The place was empty as hell. It was sad. It really was. It was kind of disturbing. No one believed in them. They thought they were fake. And I mean, clearly I was one of them as well. I kind of got sucked in at points, but it's going to be another year like that for Phillies and for the Phillies upper management if they don't just put in that check to Bryce Harper, $350, 10 years. Or to Manny Machado, I know you got offered $175. We're willing to go $275 for 10. Come on down. Come to Philadelphia. Don't overthink it. Don't outsmart yourself. Don't worry about the extra 40, 50 mil. Get him. Get him. I want to know down below. 1, are you sick and tired of this crap? Because I am, and I'm sure everyone's answer is yes. They should just sign already. They know where they're going by now. 2, are you worried about the extra 30, 40, 50 mil, or do you say what I say? Just make sure you get them. Because would you rather not have them at all, or go out and get him and overpay him just a tad. That's what free agency is all about. When you're a free agent, you get overpaid. That's pretty much what it is. And when you're a top elite player like them, you really get overpaid, and that's just what it is. So you either go get him or you don't. We sat back for how many years now? And don't give me the, oh, we'll go get Mike Trout. I'm done with that one, too. I'm done with that one. We'll worry about that in the future. I'm done with the Mike Trout thing. It's time to get someone now. Let me know what you think. I'll see you next time.